Hi, I'm Angified. I started Angified Presents.
We share the love of music.
It has been medicine and therapy. Nothing else worked.
It has saved many of us. With mental health, we need to open our eyes.
Hurt people.
We ask that you listen, comprehend, and relate with your ears.
Form that heart of unity and one.
We share on this stage.
Statistics, feelings.
And ourselves.
We stand with the belief to be you, to be heard, and to be original.
We all may be different, with opinions and beliefs.
At the end of the day, we are all brothers and sisters.
We are family.
We ask that you join us in a magical journey with artists from around the world. Open your minds, let in the love,
and listen with your hearts.
We all want a better tomorrow. Be one.
Communicate and look out for one another. And then, and only then, will you find the world.
We will find peace in all the world.
You'll find the world. And you will find in this shining world. He was among us in every boy and girl. Many have been broken, red hearts turn black. Love will melt the ice and turn it back, and you will find the world. You will find the world. You will find the world. And when you find a place called home, where everyone is free to roam, a whole new world, a better place for our children's futures at stake. And you'll find, with music in your soul, laughter in your hearts, together we can grow a better place, with love in our soul. And you will find, together we can save it all. And you will find a place called home, where everyone is free to roam, a better place, a whole new world for
Rawr. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Whip It Out Wednesday. I am so excited you came, and I am so excited because we have Chuck Z. Ah! I've been waiting for this for such a long, long time. Welcome, Chuck.
Howdy. How you doing?
Tony, are you ready for this?
It's always awesome when Chuck's in the house. Glad to have you on board, Chuck.
I'm glad to be here, Tony. Thanks a lot, man.
So, Chuck, you are an amazing artist on the lab and off the lab, and I have to say, I need to know more. I need to know where you started because you are just amazing, whether it is your songwriting or the way that you lay down tracks or your ideas, your creativity. So I have to know, where did this come from? Was this mom, dad? I mean, it had to come from in the womb and genes, no?
No, not at all. Not even close.
Really?
Yeah, that's
aunt, uncle, cousin, teacher.
No, I just I've been playing music my whole life, you know what I mean? I started off playing the trumpet when I was a little boy. All through school, I was a band nerd, you know what I mean? Played in marching band. I played in jazz bands and stuff like that. I was going to go to Berklee College of Music at one point, but I couldn't get the money to go there, so that fell through. So I went to college. Yeah, I couldn't make the ends meet on that, so I went to college and did the political science thing. I was going to be a lawyer, but I didn't end up being that. So I became a police officer. But I always liked music. And I stuck with playing music, even though I never did anything with it as far as professionally or even on the side. I've always played. I put the trumpet down many years ago, and I picked up the guitar because I always wanted to play guitar when I was young, but it was always such a strange instrument to me. My dad played guitar when I was young. He played bluegrass, and he used to take me to bluegrass festivals all over the place. And he played
that
bluegrass.
Explains some of your sound. That explains some of your influence.
Yeah, my dad and my uncle used to take me to bluegrass festivals all over West Virginia and whatnot. Because I'm from southwestern Pennsylvania, which is right on the West Virginia border. So we used to go to bluegrass festivals all over the place. And but I tried to play guitar when I was younger, and it was such an awkward instrument for me to learn. I had a hard time learning it. I didn't start picking it up until I was
especially
around 19
going from
years
trumpet.
old.
Yeah.
That's a big switch from trumpet to guitar.
When I was about 19, I was living on my own. I borrowed an acoustic guitar from my dad, and I bought a chord chart, and I started learning some chords, and it started coming easier to me at that time. And so I started learning some chords, and then I started just playing by ear, just some CDs and whatnot. And I always loved blues. And so I was listening to like stuff like from, I also played harmonica too at the time before that. Wow. So I was listening to stuff like Willie Dixon and, these old time Delta blues guys. So I started trying to like play that type of blues music from the stuff I was playing harmonica to. And I was really into B.B. King, and the older stuff from the Chicago blues scene. And I started picking up on a lot on the Chicago blues by ear. I never took any lessons on the guitar, unfortunately. I wish I would have, but I never did. But so everything I learned on guitar was all by ear. So there is limitations to my guitar
blues
playing.
Is one of those ones. Blues
Oh,
is
sorry.
one
Go
of
ahead,
those
Dave.
ones where lessons aren't blues. You don't have to necessarily take lessons to get assimilated to a guitar. I mean, you once you learn that like first blues scale, it almost is a feeling genre. You can feel
Well,
out blues.
what I liked about BB King was he was my idol for the longest time because BB was not a rhythm player like myself. BB was just, he was a lead guy, and he always went under the guise of less is more. You know what I mean? So he wasn't like a shredder, but he could play one note for 16 measures and just blow your socks off. You know what I mean? It was all where he placed the note was the most perfect place. It was where he placed the note mattered. You know what I mean? So it was all about note placement with him. And but it wasn't until I started listening to Stevie Ray Vaughan that I started saying, wow, there's and I started getting into Texas blues. And I started listening to more of ZZ Top. Also, I started getting into like more of the over the seas of really delving into Eric Clapton, Rory Gallagher, and these types of players. And they started becoming a real influence on me as far as, and even David Gilmour from Pink Floyd, even though people I don't think people really consider David Gilmour a blues player, but in my opinion, he's a glorified blues player
He has
in rock.
his moments there.
Well,
He's
labeled as in my opinion, he's labeled as a rock player, but he is absolutely a blues player. Because if you strip down his solos, they're absolutely just layered in blues. I mean, absolutely. And
it's the way he would bend and hold his chords. That's the blues in him.
Yeah,
he'll bend that chord.
They're just dripping with all kinds of blue notes. And and I loved his tone. So I was influenced by a lot of different influences. But one thing I never did was I never learned songs per se, as far as wanting to cover songs. As far as I want to learn this song, I want to learn that song, I want to learn this song. What I did was I would take when I say I'm influenced by these people, I take their styles. And there was things that I liked, like Stevie Ray did, and there was things that Billy Gibbons did from ZZ Top. There's things that David Gilmour did, and Rory Gallagher, and there's all these different influences that come that I listened to over time. That as I started unlocking the fretboard, as I kept practicing and understanding the fretboard more, that I would listen to the phrases and that they were doing, that instead of trying to be them, I was trying to develop my own style.
But incorporating their techniques into you.
Right.
Assimilating their techniques.
So in the process, there's times that, you may hear influences of maybe some licks that I borrow from different artists from them. But I don't mimic any one of them in particular. You know what I mean? I'm just influenced by them as a whole. Not that I'm a great guitarist. I'm not saying I'm a great guitarist by any stretch of my imagination. There's always room for improvement. So my rhythm skills are very lacking. So I need to practice on that. That is like.
Did you sing right off the bat with the guitar, or
no,
later?
Let me tell you this. I've never considered myself a singer.
You should.
The only time I've ever sung, the only time I ever sung was for my wife prior to ever being on Band Lab, and that's fact. I never considered myself a singer at all. And I'm still trying to get a hold as far as a as far as what my voice is capable of doing, what it's not capable of doing. And I'm still trying to learn what it is as far as being an instrument, because I'm still, it's still very new to me, because I'm not used to being a singer, to be honest with you.
Well, it's good that you're exploring it, and that's a good approach, because you have a certain distinct kind of voice. Good for you to, know what its capabilities are and utilize it. It complements your blues guitar playing. And like I said before, you have like the Joe Cocker power style voice. It's a very distinct
I've come to learn
sound.
I've come to learn that I have a very limited range as far as my voice is concerned. There's only a couple keys that I'm able to sing in. So
that's all you need for blues singing.
Well, when I do my
singers aren't known for like singing all over the place. They sing in a pocket.
Well, what I'm saying is when I play my music, there's only a few keys that I know that I need to stay within if I plan on doing the singing, because anything beyond that will be a stretch for my vocal range, and it will be horrendous if I try to go beyond that.
Well, it's nice that you're working with like labbers like Hope, because the tracks that I've heard between you and her, you very much complement each other. She does great backing vocals behind your leads.
Yeah, I came into contact with her about a year ago. I've been on the lab about a year. I came in about last November, and it was shortly after that I came into contact with her. And the first song that I did with her was a song called "Born to Be Bad," and that started her and I's relationship as far as working together on songs. And I really enjoy her skills as far as what she brings to the table as far as blues songs and soul, because she is absolutely very soulful with her voice.
Yeah. And she's complementing those blues leads with that gospel sound. Like,
very
the
much.
Tracks that I've heard, it's got that classic gospel blues.
Very much.
And it needs that to give it that feel.
Yes, I agree. Yeah. So a lot of times, when I write a song, or if I'm doing a song, I'll know within the first stanza if I'm gonna need her. I'll know within the first stanza of singing that I'll be like, "Yep, this is gonna sound so much better with Hope on it." You know what I mean? There's other people that I want to work with. Not just with Hope, because Hope is a good friend of mine, and I'm gonna make many more songs with her.
You've been developing your bands. Your bands have been growing.
Like the one person
you are in more bands.
Is I want to work with Madam Z here soon. Me and her was going to work on a song, but unfortunately that fell through. But at some point, I'm going to work with her, because I do enjoy her voice very much so. And
so I'm sure you'll have a lot of fun with her.
I can't wait to work with her. She's going to be very good. So at some point that will happen. Yeah.
That's going to be fun.
But she was going to do a song with me recently, and just time constraints and whatnot, just it wasn't able to make it happen. So but in the future, I'm going to reach out to her again, and we're going to make it happen. So I think it'll be good.
Wow, Chuck, I have to say, I am like blown away that you started with trumpet and jazz music, and your transitions, with the bluegrass and then into blues. Gosh, like you have hidden talents between the harmonica and the trumpet. What?
Well,
and it all translates into a cool style rock.
I did a song with Wes Brown last year. He did the song. He did the guitar work, and it was a blues song that he wrote, and I just sung it. and but I did the harmonica and sung the song, but he wrote the song and played the guitar to it. But it was very old school blues, and it was very good. Um, I can't remember. I have to look to see what the name of it was now, but Wes Brown is a very good talent, and I wish I would see more of him on the lab again, because Wes Brown is a phenomenal talent on the lab. Very good artist. So I hope I see more of him again. I really enjoyed him being on here. So, but he was because I rarely ever play harmonica, but I really enjoyed getting to play it on that song. But,
My gosh, that's something that's actually
It
missing
is a
from the
fun
lab. You
instrument.
don't hear harmonica very often.
yeah,
I'm always listening for like little weird instruments like the harmonica, the cowbell. Everything that we would have played around with at the studios if we had normally all gotten together and jammed, you know.
yeah, there was
The
like
tambourine.
Sonny Boy Williams was the guy when I was a kid, like when I was in high school. Um, he was the guy that really got me wanting to play harmonica and got me into blues music, was listening to Sonny Boy Williams. He was a harmonica player, and that was what kicked me off, that got me into blues music, was listening to him.
And the
So
harmonica should have felt more natural. Coming from like trumpet, the harmonica should have felt more natural than guitar.
well,
Because the harmonica,
Trumpet,
you have the same dynamics.
no, because trumpet you blow, and harmonica, there are certain times where you actually inhale.
well,
It's a
Well,
whole
yeah,
different breathing
but you
technique.
use your breathing.
Yeah,
You use your breathing.
yeah,
Guitar, there's no breathing. Like
correct.
it is all hands. The instruments that you utilize it, that actually helps you to learn how to sing too.
Yeah,
I think maybe some of your singing actually lends itself to starting with those foundations.
absolutely.
it took me a while to understand, because when I first started singing, it was a wreck. I'm not going to joke you.
Really, I can't imagine that because you have
Yeah,
a beautiful voice.
it was not good. So it took me a while to find my range. So,
Well,
but
now you sound so natural. When you do it, you sound like you're right in your zone. You
well,
sing
I appreciate that.
what your voice complements,
Well,
and
I
you boom it
remember
out.
I've had conversations with some people that tried to give me some pointers. Coco Bark tried to give me some pointers here earlier this year. She gave me videos to watch for like vocal pointers and stuff. So I appreciate uh, her help on that. So yeah, there's been people that I've worked with and talked to along the way that's been very helpful. So yeah.
Oh, I am
That's a
like
nice thing with
amazed.
BandLab. It's a lot easier to grow when you have these kinds of peers to grow with.
Yeah, yeah.
Coco's a
There's
great
so
resource.
I've had the privilege of meeting a lot of very nice individuals on this application. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm still
And you
blown
are
away
one of
because,
them. I will say you are one of the nicest band labbers that I know.
yeah,
I appreciate you saying that, Tony. It means a lot. Thank you.
and I'm just blown away because you and I've done collaborations and the band, and to hear that you did trumpet and it wasn't even blues that you started out with, like 'cause blues just sounds so natural for you. It's like you were made for it. It was made for you.
Well, that song you did with me was killer. I love it. I
Thank
still
you.
listen to it all the time. It's so good.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, I love it. So good.
Aw, Chuck, we got to dig into some music here.
Let's do it.
I need to know some things about some of the songs that we set up tonight.
Yeah.
So, how about you tell me about the coal miner?
Let me get a drink.
All right.
The Coal Miner was actually the first song I did on BandLab. And when I come on BandLab, the first person that I was introduced to was Peter Leonard. And I had no idea what was going on BandLab or how to make a song or what to do. So Peter was very welcoming, and very, you know, I couldn't ask for anybody better to as far as
Start off with.
working with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I told him, I gave him like a rough, a very crude idea as far as what I was wanting to do. Because, like I said, I'm not a very good rhythm player. So I sent him, I recorded a very crude rhythm as far as what I was looking at. And from that, in this song, you'll hear what he created, which is totally amazing. Because it sounds nothing like what I sent him. Like nothing. Like what I sent him sounded like garbage compared to what he did. It, like he turned, and what's amazing is every coal mining song that you would ever listen to is usually a lot of bluegrass based, you know, as far as any tribute song to the coal mining industry. It's very bluegrass based. And I played this song that I've made, that me and Peter made together. And if Peter, you're listening, listen to this. What I'm telling you is this, brother, is a lot of songs have been made up in the coal industry, have been bluegrass based. But this song is not bluegrass, man. And I played this for coal miners and they love it because it is not bluegrass. And it's so fucking cool. Excuse my language.
You're good.
But it's so cool.
I'm French, I can take it.
And because it's not bluegrass and your guitar is so cool and the lyrics and the way we did the song together, it's so amazing. And for him to be able to do the song that he made and for the lyrics that I did and the song that I put together as far as the words, it just fits so perfectly. And I can never thank him enough for it. And it's such a good song.
Oh, that was beautiful. All right, we got to listen to this now. So let me go ahead and share this out. I can't wait to hear it. Here we go. You see the coal miner? Do you see the coal miner? I see it. You can find Chuck Z on BandLab, Chuck Z75. And we're about to listen to an original song, lyrics by Chuck Z, vocals by Chuck Z at Chuck Z75, guitars by Peter Leonard at Dirty Turkey, re-released as a tribute to the UMWA brothers and sisters. Here we go.
Darkness without a trace of light. Earth way down upon them, nowhere near in sight. They're digging for that black gold so families can have a dream. Working hard in tunnels, things ain't always what they seem. No, the light fades into black, deeper in the hole. Dust fills up your lungs as it empties out your soul. But you're hoping for tomorrow while you're digging up that coal. Before tomorrow digging up that coal. Dangers at every corner, they just smile through the despair. In those pits they have each other on the minds that ones they care. These minds that claims many lives, their names never be gone. These men go into these depths so their legacies may live on. Yeah, their legacies live on. The light fades into black, the deeper in the hole. The dust fills up your lungs as it empties out your soul. But you're hoping for tomorrow while you're digging up that coal. Hoping for tomorrow as you're digging up that coal. Digging up that coal. Light fades into black, deeper in the hole. Dust fills up your lungs as it empties out your soul. But you're hoping for tomorrow while you're digging up that coal.
Dude, you weren't lying. That
Great
song is
lyrics,
totally
man.
kick-ass. Totally kick-ass. I loved it. Loved it, loved it, loved it.
Yep.
Oh,
I can see why the coal miners would like that, because that's a
yeah.
way of life, and you literally showed that in song. You make me understand the coal miner's life.
That's good. I appreciate that, Tony.
Oh, man. That is amazing. And that was like your
And I can
first
see,
piece on BandLab? That was like your first collab on BandLab?
Yeah, that was the very first song that I ever did on BandLab. Yes.
Oh, thank you so much for sharing.
and you were riffing off of Peter's guitar there. He did a great job on
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. That was Peter, 100% Peter's guitar there. Yeah.
Yeah, Peter's also an
I can see
incredible
how it was like
artist.
inspiring you to write this.
Yeah, like it was just awesome. Like that to have that as my first experience on BandLab just inspired me to want to keep going. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally. especially working with Peter Leonard like that, and him being such like open and saying, "Hey, let's do this,"
Well, after that,
Be-
like I
be-
had the privilege of like making many songs with Peter, and then he introduced me to Filthy Bass, and we made tons of kick-ass songs together. So it was cool.
Yeah, isn't it beautiful how it evolves? You
Yeah, it
jam
was
with
it
one,
was
and next thing you know, you're jamming with a couple of the people that they're jamming with, and
because Phil was a
you
cool
go
dude
from just
too.
playing guitar to
Phil's
singing,
a great
word
guy.
writing.
Yeah,
and
them
it's
them
really
guys are
different
cool.
compared to other platforms.
Yeah, I this platform is like nothing I've ever. It was everything I've always wanted to find this platform, and I found it by happenstance. And I never
Same
thought it
here.
existed until I tripped across it, and my God, it's amazing. It
And
really
and
is.
you don't really know what you can do until you start doing it. Like this was your introduction into what you can really do with this platform.
Well, here's the thing. Let me tell you this, Tony. Is I'm a coal miner by trade. Okay, and in my life, I'm a musical person, and I have been, and I love the creativity, and but I love Band Lab for having a creative outlet. And since I've been on Band Lab, I've had the pleasure of playing with people across this whole globe, and I've never would have had that opportunity if it wasn't for this application.
Yeah.
Now I'm never going to be famous, which I never plan on be, and I'm never going to be. I'm never going to be a recording artist, and I know this. But one thing
you
I can
already
tell,
are a recording artist.
well,
That
let me
you
tell you
are,
this.
because
Well,
you're
let me tell
recording,
you.
and you're an artist.
Well,
And I'm
I
one of
love
those that
band.
need my Chuck fixes, so I'm a fan.
Well,
So too late.
well, I'm going to tell you this. As far as the Band Lab community, I love everybody because this community is very instrumental to my creative outlet. And I love listening to everybody's output as far as what they put out and what they're doing, and what I can put out, and all of that. And it very much is very important to me. So it means a very great deal to me as far as this application, very much.
Not
It
just a
helps to
creative
feed your
outlet.
creativity.
Yes,
Yeah,
very much so.
not just a creative outlet, but also a place to learn and teach as well.
Well, yeah, that too, and to be able to meet people from all over the United States and across the globe, I would never have that opportunity if it wasn't for this application, and it's amazing, absolutely.
Yeah.
Before that, had you ever written lyrics before that?
I wrote a song only one time before, and that was when my grandfather died in 1995. And I wrote a song after he passed away, but I never did anything with it because I didn't know. I wasn't like I didn't have the I wasn't a very very good guitar player at that time. I was just starting to learn how to play guitar at that time. So I had the lyrics to a song. I still have the lyrics to that song, to be honest with you. But I wrote a song, but that was the first song I ever wrote, but I never realized it. Let's put it that way. Up until Band Lab.
That makes sense.
So this helped you to actually implement it and make it into the song.
Yeah, up until
because
Band Lab.
My guess is you wrote it back then because you needed it for yourself. Like if that was the first time you wrote some words, it was to process.
Yeah, I mean, it was more of a grieving process at that time because I loved my grandfather. And so I sat down and I wrote some words to try to express what I was feeling. But it was more in a musical sense, I guess. But I never realized it because I didn't have an opportunity to realize it in an outward expression. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I've never been
Look
part
at
of a
how that's
band. Let's put it that
manifesting
way.
now.
But
Now you are writing songs fluidly. Like now you
well,
are turning that into a song process.
well, I mean, that's why I love Band Lab is because, you know, I'll be at work and I'm a coal miner and I'm 1,100 feet underground. And even though I'm under the earth, um, there's certain points in my day where I have moments where ideas may come to me or ideas may come to me or whatever. And I'll be like, I can't wait to get home so I can scratch them down. I hope I don't forget them so I could write them down so I could try to get them on my guitar to play them, you know what I mean? So I could realize them and get on Band Lab, because ever since I discovered Band Lab, it sparked that creativity back into my life again. And it's been such a pleasure for me that I can't even begin to express to you as far as what that means to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that thanks for bringing
And it helps to
a
fill in
place
all
to be
those
able
hours.
to do this. I have to ask,
But
how many people wanted to
Yeah,
kill
all those
you at
hours that
work?
you're working,
what's
creatively
that?
How many
thinking to get home to do it, it helps to get through that.
how many how many people wanted to kill you at work? Like you got a song idea that popped into your head and you're like, I'm not gonna forget this. And then you just start running it around and then you finally come with that hook. You know
Well,
what I
I
mean?
don't like. They don't even know. Like, here's the
Do
funny
you
thing:
sing at
is
work?
no, I don't.
Can
Like,
you sing at work?
no, I could, but here's the thing: is the coal mine is such a weird. It's such a weird dynamic. Um, there's very few people that know that I'm actually musical at work. Uh, there's only a handful of people that know that I actually am musical, to be honest with you. Because as strange as it sounds, it's so bizarre that I don't know why it is, but a lot of guys would not understand it, to be honest with you. It's so bizarre to say. They would not understand it. Just let's leave it at that.
Unless you're working with other musicians at work.
Yeah, right.
I had
The
the
only guys
same
that know,
problem in my jobs.
right. The only guys that know that I am a guitar player and whatnot are guys that play music. Let's put it that way.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, Chuck, you gotta tell me about Deceiver.
Well, Deceiver, when I wrote Deceiver, it came out of a place like I played the riff, or cool, like the riff isn't like exceptional. Let's put it that way. When you hear the riff, it's very, very general. But when I was playing it, it put me in a state of mind when I wrote the words. It put me in a state of mind that I thought about that there's people that you'll meet in your life that they'll come to you in a sense that you'll trust them, and they're very deceitful, okay, but you don't understand
They
that
come
at
with
first.
intention.
Right, you don't understand that at first.
Yeah.
Right.
And they may have an agenda that you don't understand. And through that, basically, the short of the skinny is this: their agenda may be out to hurt you,
yeah,
or to deceive you of some sort, to hurt you. And the bottom line is if you could recognize that before it's too late, is the positivity of it all. And also, I guess in parallel to that is these types of people is when I was writing that song is those types of people I was looking at is in terms of when the devil took over Judas. And Judas, had his lot to take over to
became the betrayer.
That's funny because that was the first thing that popped into my head.
To deceive Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
And is if that was his lot in life, why would it be any different for anybody else? And my thing was if these people are in your life to do this, maybe it isn't them that's doing it. Maybe it's the devil in their life trying to do that to them, to do that to you.
Sometimes,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. Sometimes it's a little both.
Because I'm a very religious person. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm a perfect Christian, because I'm not. I got very, very huge flaws, and I ask
There's
for
no such
forgiveness
thing.
every day.
That's part of it.
But I'm just saying that I am very religious, and I believe in things what I believe in, but I'm just saying that in this instance, in this song that I wrote, that in this instance, if these people are trying to do this to you, that it may not be them doing it to you as much as the devil trying to do it to you through them. Right. You know what I mean? So
trying to tempt you, trying to push you to that edge.
Right. So that was
so
where I was at with that.
You're really finding your song themes from real world experience.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
All right.
It's the best kind of writing.
You have Wes Brown and 777 on this here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's go ahead and check this out. We have Deceiver, Chuck Z75. In his description, he has re-release of a cool song I wrote and played with a couple of friends of mine. I did vocals, guitar, B at 7. That's S3VEN_7777. Also added vocals and Wes Brown at Wes WES_Brown BROWN. Played bass guitar. Check it out, and I hope you all enjoy. Thanks. I'm sure I'm going to. Here we go. Deceiver by Chuck Z.
You crawl out of the shadow. You want to be unseen. You wanted it so much. Now you want it from me. Your truths are lies, and they're taking their toll. You promise such gifts, but it's cost me my soul. You give up nothing, but you wanted it all. I'll be there again when you've taken that fall. promised such gifts, and it cost me my soul. You give up nothing, but you wanted it all. I'll be there again when you've taken that far. When you've taken that far. Your truths are lies, and they're taking the toll. You promised such gifts, but it cost me my soul. You give up nothing, but you wanted it all. I'll be there again when you've taken that far.
Oh, Chuck, I've heard that one before. I love that song. You and Seven and West did a killer job on that. That's one I could listen to over and over again.
Oh yeah, she did some great background vocals on that.
Yeah.
And you, my friend, are a singer. I don't care what you say. You are a singer and a very talented lyricist.
Yes, I was just going to say the exact same thing, Tony. You stole it from me.
Well, you know what to sing on top of that music, and you have some great words.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
All right, Chuck, tell me about in my mind, not all in my mind, but in my mind.
Well, the next two actually, in my mind and unknown.
Uh-huh.
I'll be honest with you. There are two subjects, part of the subject that is very personal to me because I'm bipolar, okay? And so some of my subject matter that I write about has to do with mental health. And these two yes, absolutely. So these two songs have to do with absolutely that subject. And basically when I was writing those songs, both of those songs, so I don't know if you want to play them back to back, Ange, but when I was writing both of those songs, they had both to do with where I was at in a state of mind at that time. And, I don't know if anybody, I'm sure if anybody's watching, if you're bipolar, if you're dealing with depression, if you're dealing with anxiety or any of that business, it's very hard sometimes. And
How does this help with that?
Well,
making these songs, how did that help you?
I don't know if it helps as much as it just is an outlet for me to you know, is an outlet for me to let people know where I'm at, or as far as not even let people know where I'm at, as far as let myself know where I'm at, as far as what I'm feeling, as far as where I'm at mentally, where I'm at emotionally, mentally, with all of it.
Helps you to understand. Helps you
Right.
to understand, and it helps your listener to understand
Yes.
you.
Right. Because, I have doctors obviously that I talk to, and they are very helpful. And I encourage anybody that is going through anything to reach out to their doctors, because you're not going to make it on your own. You're just not. You absolutely have to reach out to someone professional, because you're not going to make it on your own. You have to reach out to someone professional.
And that's tough, Chuck, because I know,
Yeah.
I can relate with the bipolar and anxiety. That's tough sometimes to reach out to doctors to have that trust.
I understand
To,
that, but let me
yeah,
tell you this.
it is definitely a
I
step.
went for I went for 20 something years. I went for over 25 years or better without medication or talking to a doctor or whatever. And I went with undiagnosed, um without being treated for bipolar. And it's a wonder that I was not fired from my job, to be honest with you. And I was very, yeah, I'm just gonna be honest with you, and I'm being honest with the people watching. And hopefully, this resonates with somebody that's
But
listening right now.
your music is honest. You're
Is
honest in all your approach.
is when I was at work, the thing about being bipolar is, um, you could feel very, um, like violated, as far as that people are judging you, or people are plotting against you, or any of these things. And it's nothing to be embarrassed about. For many years, I was very embarrassed about what was happening in my life. And for many years, I was embarrassed to the fact that I would not tell the professional health carers what was going on with me. So obviously, they would not be able to help me to be able to care for me in the manner which they were able to. So if you're not very truthful to the people that
Yeah,
you're
you kind of
reaching out to,
you have to be honest with yourself. Before
if you're
they
not
can help you, you have to be
right,
honest with
well,
yourself.
the thing is, if you're not truthful to the people that you're reaching out to, as far as the doctors you're reaching out to, they can't help you. That's the bottom line.
Yeah.
Because, um, they're only going to be able to respond to what you're telling them. You know what I mean? So I implore you to, once you find a doctor that that you find trust in, put your
Gotta trust
trust
them.
into them, and put it out there. Because I've heard voices. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've heard the voices. I've heard voices talking to me. I've heard. I've heard all of it. I've experienced all of it, and um, it doesn't mean that you're off the rails or any of that.
Hearing voices
There's
just means you have a conscience.
well,
It's
what I'm
not a
saying
bad thing.
is that there's help available. There's help available to you, and you know people can be helped. And so people need to reach out to the help that's available to them. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying.
Have you reached out with resources such as like NAMI?
I don't know what that is.
So the NAMI is the National Alliance for Mental Illness. So I know that it's set up all over the US. There are local ones that people can call in and do Zooms on. Wednesday, it's actually set up for family members of people that may have bipolar or some other kind of mental health illness, schizophrenia, agoraphobia, all of those. And then there's a night just set for, people that do have the bipolar and these things to kind of work through and to give them hope, give them advice to push through to get the help that they need. It's not like
I,
a suicide hotline,
yeah, I've never heard of that,
but
hey, I've never heard of that. I'm not dismissing that at all.
yeah.
And I'm not saying that anybody cannot find.
It's a resource for when maybe say you have a doctor appointment 3 weeks from now and you can't get in any sooner, but you still need like a therapist or someone to talk to. And so it becomes like, like a group therapy session, but online, and it's confidential. And like I said, it is all meant to go ahead and give hope, especially in those times. Like I said, somebody needs a therapist, but they can't get into a therapist. Or I'm sure, getting into see a new doctor or a therapist takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. So at least there's something in place to help.
Well, like I said,
it's nice to have options. You're lucky you have creative outlet options. Like you mentioned earlier, like, creative outlet goes a long way sometimes.
Well, like I said, I'm very fortunate that I have a wife that is very supportive, very, very, she's very, she listens to what I say. She's very supportive as far as what's going on with my life.
That's important.
As far as the issues that's going on with my mental illness, I deal with my doctor regularly. So me and him, he and I, we talk regularly. So, this will be an ongoing process for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
That's what I want to tell people. This isn't a quick fix. So if you're looking for a quick fix, you're definitely looking down the wrong path. This is definitely something that you're going to need to, for the rest of your life, work on. You know what I mean? So, but I'm testament to that I work on daily, and I work on all the time, and I hold down a full-time job.
That's what you gotta do.
I hold down a family. I hold down a kid in college. So I hold down responsibilities. So it doesn't mean that you can't hold down your life. It doesn't mean that you can't hold down a life. It just means that you need somebody to lean on sometimes. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
You're proving
I always
you can.
tell people when, if people say about bipolar, a lot of people get the misconception of it. And I'm like, it just means that sometimes my gray days are a little bit grayer than others. So, thank you for sharing.
Absolutely.
We're going to go ahead. We're going to play In My Mind. And then I will go ahead and I will play Unknown. But I'm going to stop in between so that way I can read the descriptions and give credit to everyone included.
Sounds good. Good.
Awesome. All right. So let's go here. In My Mind. This Chuck Z 75. Original song written by Chuck Z. Vocals, guitar by Chuck Z at Chuck Z75. Bass guitars by Jeff Dixon at OpithFan0369. I hope you all enjoy, and thanks. Here we go with
another fantastic BandLabber. Yeah. You're working with some of the best on BandLab.
to know if the voices are real. Should I keep moving or remain very still? Will someone notice if I just fade away? If I explode into a fiery doomsday? In my mind, I don't know the real me. In my mind, they won't let me be me. In my mind, our dreams will never cease. In my mind, it will never be peace. When I'm happy, I'm on top of the heap. When I'm down, the hole gets so damn deep. In a crowded room, I'm still so alone. People know my name, but I am unknown. In my mind, I don't know the real me. In my mind, they won't let me be me. In my mind, these dreams will never cease. In my mind, there will never be in my mind. Choice, I guess I'll go it alone. All these problems, they all in my own. Greener pastures lie just up ahead. God, I hope I see them before I'm dead. In my mind, I don't know the real me. In my mind, they won't let me be me. In my mind, the dreams will never cease. In my mind, there will never be peace. There will never be peace. In my
In My Mind by Chuck Z. Next, we're going to play Unknown. Chuck Z75 on BandLab today. Find him, share him, love him, like we all do. In the description here of this song, he has original song, lyrics by Chuck Z, vocals, rhythm, lead guitar by Chuck Z, at Chuck Z75, bass guitar by DS Music Productions, at Dallas_Stewart, reissued from past recording just because it's captured the mood I'm currently in. And I can totally relate. Oh gosh, Chuck, you are amazing. Here we go with Unknown.
Yeah, really cool you working with Dallas.
In my life, I've seen the dark consume the light of day. The ones that say they love you hurt the most with the words they say. In the end, there is no reason or any need to explain. No one to carry the burden or help you break your chains. I will walk all alone. In my depths, I'll stay unknown. I'll hide my pain, hold back these tears, regain my strength to embrace my fears. Who I am, only time will tell. Is this my beginning or my farewell? I will walk all alone. In my depths, I'll stay unknown. I will walk all alone. In my depths, I'll stay unknown. I'll hide my pain, hold back these tears, regain my strength to embrace my fears. Who I am, only time will tell. Is this my beginning or my farewell? I will walk all alone. In my depths, I'll stay unknown. Through a smile, I fight the tears to hide what's deep inside. If they saw inside my mind all the sorrow that I hide, can I rise or just fade away unto the great unknown? Will I even be recognized if my real face was ever shown? I will walk all alone. In my depths, I'll stay unknown. I'll hide my pain, hold back these tears, regain my strength to embrace my fears. Who I am, only time will tell. Is this my beginning or my farewell? I will walk all alone. In my depths, I'll stay unknown. I will walk all alone. In my depths, I'll stay unknown. I'll hide my pain, hold back these tears, regain my strength to embrace my fears. Who I am, only time will tell. Is this my beginning or my farewell? I will walk all alone. In my depths, I'll stay unknown.
Wow, Chuck. Powerful lyrics. Powerful. You
Yes,
got me right
you
here.
are a good lyricist.
I can totally relate to you on both of those pieces.
Thanks.
What do they say? I feel you.
And I
And you
really
had
like
some
how you
grunge
did the
going in and like the rock in between it. Oh, that was killer. And the harmonies.
yeah,
Yeah.
the lyrics, the way you were doing the verses with the dual harmony, the high and the low,
Brilliant.
that's what gave me that grunge kind of feel. I like how you use it across the different parts.
Thanks, Tony.
Yes, yes.
And your voice is flexible. Like your highs and your lows went together beautifully. Did you sing those two tracks separately, or was that one of those tracks where was pulled back?
I just did the one track by itself, to be honest with you.
Oh, and then Dallas. Is it Dallas who did the mixing there?
I
Good
don't
job,
know if he
Dallas.
did or not. I can't remember. I don't know. I don't know if he did or didn't. Yeah, he probably. I think Dallas did do the mixing on that. To be honest with you.
Yeah, he pulled it down an octave.
Yeah, I think he did.
That's amazing. For everybody that's just tuning in, we are going ahead and we are talking with Chuck Z75 here on the Lab. You can find him on BandLab at Chuck Z. Look at all his beautiful work, all his beautiful tracks and pieces that he puts together. Look at this. Just absolutely beautiful.
Oh, you've been busy, and you got a bunch of untitles.
Oh, look, you even did a thing of Nothing Compared to You.
Yeah, that's.
I love
that
Torn
was.
Apart. That was a good one as well. You've got amazing tracks on here. So everybody better go like, share, subscribe to Chuck Z. Hell yeah. I know I need my weekly Chuck Z fixes. And I tell him that
get your
too.
blues on.
Look at this. Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you for inspiring.
I appreciate you playing my music tonight. It was great.
Your story is definitely going to be someone else's survival guide, especially with mental health and moving forward to go ahead and push to teach yourself new things, how to play different instruments, how to step out of your box and, you know, go ahead and write lyrics and put those feelings out there.
Wow.
Yeah, how to power through some of those emotions.
Absolutely.
Oh, if anybody can learn anything, that'd be great. But I don't consider myself that much of a teacher. But if anybody can learn anything, that'd be great.
Teach by example.
Yeah.
Everybody who's doing something right is a teacher by example.
That'd be great.
And I knew you were a good guitarist, and I think you are a great singer. So you better start calling yourself a singer. But now you've proven like you are a great lyricist too.
Thank you, Tony.
Yes. All right. Tell me about Find Your Way Back.
Well, this was a song from someone that was very special to me. That they were very, they were at the end of their rope and they were wanting to hurt themselves. And it was very scary to me. So I wrote a song to about somebody that was desperate and very close to the edge of ruination. But if there was one person that was rooting for them, one person that was there to bring them back to reality, would that be enough for them to come back to from going over that edge, you know? So that's where I was at.
Or just back to center.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And that support tree is very strong. So thank you for doing that too, because you changed the world when you did that. That's beautiful. We're going to go ahead. We're going to play Find
Musical
Your Way
medicine.
Back. Absolutely. Therapy.
Musical medicine has the best side effects.
It does. Find Your Way Back, Chuck Z and Melancholic Euphoria. Original song, lyrics by Chuck Z, vocals, rhythm, and lead guitar by Chuck Z, Chuck Z75, bass guitar by Dallas Stewart, music at Dallas_Stewart, drums by Jay Marshall, reissued after editing. So here we go.
So this is the band that with Dallas, Melancholic Euphoria?
It is.
Yeah, I've been hearing that for the last week.
Here we go. You can hear it longer.
This world opens up and tries to swallow you in. You think it's the start
love that, Chuck. I love that. I love that. Not just because it's our band, but I love that, and I love everybody in it.
And I don't
I
know
listened
if
to that
you're
song the other
influenced by it,
day.
but I definitely am hearing.
Yeah.
I'm definitely hearing some Morrison in your sound, in your approach.
Think of that, but
You
yeah,
got
now
you
that you mention it,
like
yeah.
yeah. Well, there was a couple of songs where there were hints of it, and I was like, damn, he's got as much Jim in him as he got Joe Cocker, and that one seals the deal. If Jim had done more bluesy stuff, I think it would have had that kind of sound in that groove.
Yeah, I definitely love Jim Morrison, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I can tell.
Oh, all right, Chuck, tell me about Eternal Hearts.
Well, let's put it this way. Eternal Hearts, I wrote to my wife, Amanda. She is absolutely the love of my life. And it's a story of our lives. And yeah, it's just basically my love story to her. So
Isn't it a beautiful thing to be able to express it that way? That's
yeah,
one of the advantages of
absolutely.
being a songwriter. Getting to
Yeah,
say I love you in a way that goes beyond 3 words.
right. My wife is the absolute love of my life and the reason why I get up in the morning. Let's put it that way.
You're so sweet, Chuck. She is such a lucky woman. And you're a lucky man to have that solid support system.
Thank you.
Yes.
And that kind of drive.
Yeah, she's amazing. She's an amazing woman.
Yes. Oh, I love that. This is beautiful. I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna play Eternal Hearts, and then we're gonna go ahead and we'll be back. So make sure you get out there. You like, share, subscribe to Chuck Z. He is the best. I need my Chuck fixes, so better speak loud. Okay. So here we go and listening to Eternal Hearts. Chuck, thank you so much.
Thank you.
This has been beautiful.
Oh yeah, I'm glad to get this fix.
Yeah.
Been
Thank
waiting
you,
for it.
Thank you, Angie.
Awesome to have you.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Here we go with Eternal Hearts. Original song written by Chuck Z. Vocals, guitar by Chuck Z at Chuck Z75. Bass guitars by at Fabian Bono at Fabas 2020. I said that wrong, didn't I? Fabas.
Fabas. No, that works. Fabas.
Okay. Fabas 2020. Hope you all enjoy. Thanks. Definitely will. Thank you so much again, Chuck. Here we are with Eternal Hearts.
Somehow had to make you all mine. Was it those eyes
Are you gonna spread love or hate? Are you gonna spread love